Hi, Mr. Unkert here, and in this video, we are continuing to make this website here, which is a landing page for this algebrasuperstar.com, which is one of my domains that I have. So in the previous videos, we made the nav bar. I'll include links to those in the description below. We made the nav bar in the first one, and then we made the hero section in the next one. In our next video, in this one, we are going to tackle this skills section before then moving on to the testimonials, the enroll, and then the footer. Okay, so let's get started. So you notice in this skills section that we have 4 different images. I got those all from undraw.co, which I spoke about in the previous video. That is a free site to get pictures that you can use without attribution. It's open source. It's great. All right, so let's start with a little search. I think I searched for education, and we'll see what we can find. Okay, so let's take a look. We got that picture, comes right up, so I'm going to just download this one. Okay. And let's see. Search for research. Okay, got that one. What else do we have? Abstract concepts. Let's see if we have that. Let's just type in abstract. I don't know if that'll bring up anything. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. So download that and then exams. Okay, I'll download that one. All right. So let's take a look at our folder here. And I want to just rename this to easy stuff before I move these over. So we'll do exams. We'll rename this to abstract. Rename this one to research. And then we'll rename this one to education. Okay, and we want to copy these all over, so I'm going to copy each one of these over into that folder. We want to copy these into the images part, so paste those in. Okay, so we got education. Let's do research. Copy. Okay, let's do abstract. And let's do exams. Okay, so now we've got those copied into the folder where we need them to be. And let's look at our model here. Okay, so we are going to now pull up our text editor, which I'm using Vim. And we're going to begin our skills section. So I like to comment that. So begin skills section, mash J and K, GCC. Okay, that gives me the comment. All right, so let's start with a div class with a background of light. Okay, light. So Control Y, comma to expand. That didn't work. Control Y, comma. Let's try it again. There we go. All right, and then within that, we're going to have a container, and we're going to have padding on the top of 5. So I'm going to do dot container dot pt -5, Control Y, comma. Okay, and then nested within that, we have to have our row. Okay, and we're going to have 4 items across our row. So we're going to do a dot row, and then nested inside the row, we're going to have column -LG -3, because remember the columns are a system of 12. So if we want 4 of them across, each one of these has to be 3. And we're going to do times 4 for that, and then Control Y, comma, to expand that out. And you notice Emmett expanded out 4 different divs for us. Within each of those divs, we need to have an image. Okay. The image is going to have a class of image-fluid. We're also going to have a padding on top for each of these images of 3, width of 75%, and a padding on the bottom of 3. Now these are Bootstrap classes in there. So I'm going to hit Control Y, comma, and that didn't expand it. Let's try it again. Control Y, comma. Come on. There we go. All right. So now I want one of these in each. So what I'm going to do, mash JK to get into normal mode, 0 to go to the start of the line. Then I'm going to shift and forward the $sign. Whoops. First, 0 to get to the start of the line. V to go into visual mode. Shift to get to the end of the line. Y to yank it. Okay. Yanking is Vim's version of copying. Okay. So go down here and go back to normal mode and paste. And okay, we're going to have to move this over a little bit. Yeah, actually, what I want to do, hold on. And to delete a line, I just do DD in normal mode. Okay, so what I actually want to do is visual mode, go to the end of the line and yank it like here, because it's going to preserve my indenting when I do that. And otherwise, I'm going to have to format it. So each one of these is going to have an image. Okay, and you'll see I get this extra line below. I'm just DDing to delete it. And go in here. And I'll just, when I delete, yeah, it gave me a blank line. So anyways, okay, so now I've got my format. Each of these has an image in it in this row. So if we look on the site, the way I'm doing this is I'm doing a row here, and then I apologize for the car sounds. I live in a town where everyone likes to rev their engine. I don't know why. Okay, so anyways, we've got these images here, and then below we've got these headings. Now, I wanted the headings to be at the same level, so I put them in a row by themselves. So we're focusing first on these images here. Okay, so we've got research, education, abstract, and exams. Okay, so let's put those in. We're going to go to their sources and type images / research.svg. We'll give an alt tag of research. Okay, and go down here, images / I think the next one's education.svg. Give an alt tag of education, and then we'll have images / abstract.svg, and we'll type in abstract. Now you probably want to do better alt descriptions than I'm doing, but we're just going for the look of this site. So, and then images, and then / exams.svg, and we'll have exams here. Okay, let's save that. And let's pull this up. So this is what we're trying to get. Let's see what we've got. Control R to refresh. Okay, so we've got our pictures lined up nicely. Okay, now we want our descriptions below that. So to do that, just taking a look at my notes here. Yes, we are doing a row, and I did some padding on that row. So, okay, so where we end up our last column, here's where we end our row. Some people used to like to put comments like row end when you're doing a lot of these, just so that you know. So we're going to do a row. We're going to do, again, column breakpoint, large breakpoint, 3 columns, because again, Bootstrap is 12 columns across, so if we do 3 each, we get 4. Okay, 3 times 4 is 12. All right, and we're going to do 4 of these. So, and then Control Y, comma, expand it using Emmet. And then within each of these, also almost forgot, on this row, I put padding on the bottom of 3. All right, so PB-3. That's a Bootstrap. It's a certain amount of padding. You can look that up in the Bootstrap documents, and you can change the padding. I think it's like 1, 2, 3. I might have a 4 and a 5. Okay, so now within each of these divs, I had a heading, a 4th level heading. So I'm going to do that. And I did a little bit of a hack with this. So in the heading, I gave a style with a color of, let's see, it was 808080. That's like a lighter, well, it's like a grayish. It's like a middle gray. So what I'm going to do, instead of typing that out a whole bunch of times, is I'm just going to go to visual mode. Whoops. Go to visual mode and go along here and yank it, and then we'll paste them in. Okay. Okay, and one more to do. Okay. All right, so now we want to put each of our headings in. Okay, so this top one, I'm going to put learn to research better. Okay, maybe we want to put a period. I didn't put periods in my original one, but maybe we want to put a period there. Master your education. Technically, these aren't sentences, but tackle abstract concepts. And then ace the exams. Okay, and we're going to save that. All right, and let's see how this looks. So we're going to hit Control R to refresh, and we've got that. One thing that we need, and I think we wrapped this in the wrong spot. We need this to be wrapped in a container here. And so what we did is actually, let me go up here, made a little error, and this is good because this is will help you with the learning process to see me make mistakes. That's why I did it. Okay, so we go here, the row ends here. All right, so I need to bring this stuff up. So to bring that stuff up using Bootstrap, or not Bootstrap, using Vim, I'm in normal mode. I'm going to type V to get into visual mode and go down here and then go here. And we're going to just type D to delete. Now we're going to go here, go back and paste. Okay. All right. And move this stuff over. Okay. And we want to indent this properly. So back to visual mode. And I'm just typing shift and the right bracket to move that all back together. Okay, and this div here needs to go over one, as does this one, and we got this div here. Okay, all right, now we're going to save and refresh, and okay, so that brings this into the container. It wasn't in the container, which was why it was like mashed up right against the edge of the screen. Didn't look very pretty. Okay, so we've finished the skills section, and we're just going to go here and just type in a comment in skills section and comment that out. And that's going to be the end of this video. In the next video, we've got to go ahead and put in the testimonial section. Okay, so we're going to be using, we won't be using Undraw for that. We'll be using a different site, so stay tuned. And as always, if you like this video, please smash that like button. And also like and subscribe. Well, also, if you smash the like button, you've already liked it. But also subscribe, as it really helps the channel grow and helps me continue to make these videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.